Alright, here we are for round 3. Back with another blue-red Faeries. And this hand looks okay. I'll keep this. It looks like another plain old Delver hand. Playing against Jonathan Alexander. Did we play against him already? Oh, we played against Alexander Lucas before, so I think this might be a grinder or something. I think I've played against Jonathan Alexander before. Let's see. He's got 6 trophies, yeah, so kind of a grinder. Let's near the top here. There aren't too many people with 6 or more. So see what he's doing. He hasn't decided yet if he's going to keep or not. I want to apologize to you guys for the last 2 rounds. I don't know, I just don't feel like I played very well, so hoping to pick it up this round. I took a little break in between, and hopefully I'm re-energized, revitalized for you guys. So hopefully it'll be a little tighter play here. I'm going to lead off with the turn 1 Delver, of course. Hopefully we can either flip it or hit a land. Either one would be pretty decent for us. Ponder is really good for setting up Delver of Secrets. When you use Preordain to set up your Delver, you have to keep both cards on top in order to set it up. But in this case, we don't have to. Alright, Fairy Miscreant. We've got the Pseudo Mirror. Hopefully they're playing regular Delver. We'll be really advantaged if they are. Okay, we missed, but that's alright. I think I'm going to spew off some of these Ponders, at least this one, just so I can be sure that I actually flip this guy. So we're going to go like this and not shuffle. Ninja is nice, but I don't necessarily need it. I really don't want to trade my Delver for this Fairy, just because the 3-2 is so powerful in the matchup. And they're just passing. Which, I don't know, if they had anything they really shouldn't have been passing there. Because like, we're ahead on board now, and now I'm the one holding up counterspells. It's not like I'm going to play something into their Spell Stutter Sprite. I'm not interested in doing that. Another Fairy. We can't really counter that, unfortunately. I'm not going to run this counterspell into a Spell Stutter Sprite. So now I have to decide here. Okay, so they're going to bring in a Ninja. That's pretty annoying that they were able to do that. We're about to draw a Ninja here, but I think I'm just gonna go grab a Mountain. Unfortunately, we won't be able to hold up Counterspell and Dispel or anything, but I'm really hoping to draw a Burn Spell off of this Gush. Alright, we didn't hit one right away. Let's start with the Ponder. Still no Burn Spells. I feel like this deck hasn't been very kind to us, but we've also haven't been losing it all, so I mean I can't complain too much. I don't really want these. I really want to burn spells, so I think I'm going to shuffle. Alright. Let's go with Preordain here. These are both pretty bad. Still looking for any of our burn spells. Okay, there's one. I'm gonna pick these up with Gush first, and I know we're gonna have to discard, which is a shame, but I'm hoping to play around. Well, actually, we won't have to discard. I'm hoping to play around Daze here. I don't think they have it, but it could be pretty bad for me. One second, guys, I'll be right back. Alright guys, sorry about that. Now I'm back. We're in our second main phase, and I am passing the turn. Just letting our opponent know that I was AFK for a little bit. Had someone come in, so I figured I'd pause it for you guys. So hopefully your opponent doesn't have another ninja. That would be pretty annoying for us, I think, because they'd be able to play their fairy, draw again, and then play the ninja. Alright, so they're drawing again with the fairy. We can't do anything about that. Okay, Preordained's fine. If they play anything we can dispel, like if they decide to just brainstorm in their main phase or something, I'm going to dispel it. Alright, let's see if they got another ninja coming in. Another ninja would have been a lot of card advantage. I don't want to speed off this brainstorm because if they spell stutter, then they'll have a nice easy block on our Delver, and I don't want them to have that. Alright, let's play this island. Keep attacking. So this is supposed to be a really good matchup for our deck because we have the burn spells and they don't. Unfortunately, we can never seem to draw any. So, they're probably a little more efficient than we are if we don't draw any of our burn spells because we've got all these tapped lands and stuff like that. Spire Golem, I'm going to counter it and it's not going to work, but it is what it is. Yep. Pretty much the most obvious spellstutter sprite ever, but unfortunately our draw hasn't cooperated in a way that we can deal with those things. Yeah, now at this point I'm just going to have to hold back this Delver. If they have a bounce spell, I'll dispel it, but I'm not confident that any, like, they probably have at least three, they'll probably have 3 counter spells at the end of this turn, so we're going to have to fight through a lot. See what he did with those. That's pretty annoying, but I think I have to let that resolve. He went top and bottom. Let's see if they do no attacks, huh? That's interesting. I would have probably at least attacked with the Spire Golem. Like, I don't think I'm going to attack my Delver into all that stuff. I'm going to grab another island. And here we go. Let's play with this Evolving Wilds. It's kind of a good time for me to go for one of these Ponder's Preordained things because they can only counter one time. So I'm going to fire off one Ponder. Okay, these aren't terrible, but they're not really what we want, so I'm going to shuffle these away. Alright, we drew one anyway, of course. So, just going to pass the turn here. We really need to find a Scred so we can take care of the Spire Golem. Yeah, they've got the Vapor Snag. It doesn't matter what I do. Let's Dispel. I'd be pretty shocked if this weren't another Spellstutter sprite. Alright, let's see if we can maybe hit... a Daze here off this Brainstorm. It's possible I shouldn't have played this Ponder just so I could hold up all that stuff. We did hit the Daze. Actually, this was some pretty good hits. I'm going to get rid of this Counterspell. Counterspell is just not very good here. And... what else am I going to get rid of? And I think the Ninja, because it's pretty bad. So, we'll Daze that. Alright, so that worked. We'll put a stop in our end step. Okay, it was too slow. I should have probably considered Scredding. Oh, I can't Scred that guy actually yet. Alright. I'm just going to take 2 if that's all this is. I'm going to get another island. So that was a pretty good Brainstorm. That kind of got us back into this. We were pretty far behind before that. Oh, their Counterspell. I swear it's shuffle bug. It's like every time you shuffle, they put the same card on top. So, let's see what we want to do. This is probably a decent turn, I think, in their upkeep to shred that Spire Golem. So, I'm gonna quick do that. I'm sure they're gonna counter it, and then hopefully they just can't counter all these counter spells. I am gonna have to run into days here when they counter again. Which is a little unfortunate for me. So this matchup gets way better post board. It's already pretty decent in the main deck, but post board it gets even better because we get Pyroblasts and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I figured they had a daze. It's a little unfortunate. We were pretty much at the point of the game where we should have maybe been able to play around daze for the rest of the game. But oh well. It's possible I should have gushed there and tried to hit another daze, but I would have been down to only one island in play if I did that. Still maybe should have thought about it. Okay, we're taking 2. See, now I got this lightning bolt. Let's start with a gush. We don't have a land drop to hit, so start with a Preordain. Put that on the bottom. Now it's our turn to get some Fairy Miscreants into play, so I'm going to toss out a couple of these. Let's see what we draw here. Seagate Oracle. Really don't want to run this guy into daze if they have another one. And I'm also just going to bolt this Delver right now, I think. Actually, I think I'll wait on that. Oh, that's a tough choice. So if I wait, I risk running into another Spell Stutter or Counterspell. But I can also be more protected against Vapor Snag if I want to double block this Spire Golem. I think I'm just going to bolt the Delver now, though. I really don't want it to flip. Alright. So I don't need that stop on their upkeep anymore at this point. Hopefully they don't draw a Ninja, that'd be a little annoying. I'm not going to block here just because I don't want to get blown up by a Vapor Snag or something. And next turn I'll be a little more protected against something like that. I'm going to run out the Delver first. See if I can bait their Counterspell. Okay, they didn't play one. Seagate Oracle's also not very good, so I don't know if they would care to counter that, even if they could. I think Spell Stutter is probably better than Ninja here. Ninja would be pretty decent, I suppose, with Seagate Oracle. I can't cast Spell Stutter this turn, but I think next turn I'm going to double block this Spire Golem, and I'm going to want this Spell Stutter for that turn, so I'm going to take it. That was a tough decision. That could have probably gone either way. I'm not going to attack here because I potentially need these to block the Spire Golem. See if our opponent has like a snap or something. A Think Twice. What the heck is that doing in their deck? I don't know if Delver really wants a 5-mana divination. But I guess there's like running Logic Knot and stuff too. I don't know. It's just not very good in a Daze deck. I guess it was pretty decent here, but I don't think in general you want that sort of thing. Another Delver. Alright, let's see what we hit here. Hopefully we flip this. A Ninja. Hey, I thought we just put one of those to the bottom. Weird. Okay. Well, I'm going to attack with this Seagate. I'm willing to trade it with one of these guys. But clearly they're not willing to. So, We'll get some ninja damage in. Get a card. If we're really lucky, we'll hit a red spell of some kind. Alright, we didn't. Hopefully their Delver doesn't flip. We'll be in kind of big trouble if it does. Okay, it didn't. This turn I'm going to try to trade our Delver for this. So here we go with that play. It was a little risky to wait this long to do this. And if they just never had anything, we got kind of punished. Yeah, it looks like they didn't have a Vapor Snag or anything. Okay, that's too much mana. Can't spell stutter that. That must be what they drew this turn to not flip their Delver. That's a little annoying because now our ninja can't get in. Gush. That's a great draw. Opponent's probably frustrated they keep drawing all these gushes when get low on resources. Well, can't be too annoyed about that one though. That was seriously bad draw. Alright, let's play the Seagate Oracle again. Well, these are obviously terrible, so we just went and hit like 5 lands or 6 lands in a row there. And we are going to lose because of that. But, I mean, honestly, we're probably going to lose because I made some bad plays earlier in the game. We can't attack. If our opponent hits anything but a land, we're probably dead. Okay. They missed again. Gonna do the... Okay, they don't want to run that block back. I am gonna cycle this Ash Barrens. It's not really thinning because we already put this island on the bottom, but might as well just grab it. Oh man, oh man. Well, we're passing again. Hopefully our opponent is just as flooded as we are. Probably need them to miss like 2 more times, or for us to get a good hit at some point in here. So Ash Barrens can't even find anything. We've drawn every single basic in our deck. Okay, we got double Spell Stutter at this point. My guess is they have at least 1 Spell Stutter themselves. Hopefully they draw like a Delver, don't flip this and have to play their Delver. Counterspell, huh? That's pretty annoying. This is a pretty easy block here. I think they should have attacked with all of these so we couldn't run this block. Okay, we're down to 3. Got nothing. Alright, a Brainstorm, that's a good one. And I might end up shuffling too. Alright, so let's cast that right now, see what we can find. A couple of Fairy Miscreants. So let's put Mountain and an Island back in. Let's go grab that Mountain. But we're going to play an Island this turn. 1 Fairy Miscreant. See if they run out their counterspell. They do. I'm going to Spell Stutter that. It looks like our opponent had some pretty bad draws in there too, because I don't think they have any spells left in their hand. Preordain. You know, they might have a Daze, but I'm down to 3, so I'm going to run out some more creatures for blocking. That's probably a mistake. I probably should have attacked with this ninja first, because I don't think they're going to block it. Yeah, I wasn't really thinking about that guy being able to actually get in. Delver, I could play. Yeah, that seems decent actually. And I'm not sure what I would have to spell stutter this turn. I don't want to run into days, so I'm just going to run that in there. I wonder if they have double days. Alright, they did, so I guess it was better that we did that. Let's see what our opponent has going on. Ponder. They chose to not shuffle, which I don't know exactly what that means, but what I think it means for me is that I'm going to block this with everything. I do lose one extra fairy, which is a little annoying, but if they have a vapor snag or a snap, I don't want them to be able to just I don't want to just block with two and then have them bounce one of them. So we did lose 3 there and we didn't necessarily have to. Spire Golem, okay. I guess that was something they could have put on top because it's the best possible card for them to draw. Alright, Preordain. Put that on the bottom. Yeah, let's put that on top. So I'm going to run in there with the Seagate Oracle. So if they block with just the Spire Golem, we get to kill it. Alright, they're blocking with all 4. I'm fine with that. I'm going to pick off the Spell Stutter, I guess. It's the only unique one. That's a trade I'm happy to make here. I'm only sort of happy to make it because this turn is going to be potentially rough for us. Ugh, alright. Counter that. Let's see what they attack with. So if they attack with everything, okay, they didn't want to. Well, I have to block at least one thing. And I think I'm going to block both of them. Yep. So we get down to 2. I'm going to fetch out that last island that we still left in the deck, or that we brainstormed back. If we draw a second bolt, we'll win. We'll win outright. Okay. I don't think there's anything they can do about this, so let's just snap it off. If they have a double, if they have 2 counter spells, we are going to lose here because we lost all of our fairies. Okay. Yeah, like if they had counterspell, then that wouldn't have worked because we could only counter one 2-mana spell with our fairies. But so that was a long grindy game that we managed to pull out. All right, so we've got a lot of good sideboard cards for this matchup. We got these Stormbound Geists, they look pretty good. All right, let's fix the game record because I keep forgetting to do that. So we are 1-0 in this game. So Stormbound Geists are great, Electrickeries are great. Flame Slash, Scred, and Pyroblasts are all good. So this stuff's all good. Those cards are all bad. Seagate Oracle, definitely bad. Day is definitely bad. So this is a lot of cards. I don't think I'm going to quite be able to take out that many. Vapor Snag, pretty bad. Dispel's decent. Counterspell is pretty bad. I hate Counterspell in this matchup. Especially since we have a number of cards. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cards that can kill a resolved golem. So those are the cards I think that should for sure come out. And I'm not sure the Flame Slash necessarily needs to come in. It's not as good as Scred, really. So I think I won't. I don't know, that's too many cards. I can't quite take out that many. So we've got 9 here. I think I will take out the last counterspell. I hate counterspell against decks full of 1-mana spells. They're just bad. Got a lot of burn spells at this point. Let's just cut... I don't want to cut anything that's card advantage. So... might just cut something that's card selection here. And I think it's gonna be... I think it's gonna be Preordain. So, nah, Preordain's better than Ponder. We'll cut a Ponder. And we'll go back to it. That's tough. We have way too many cards to bring in. So I was talking about sideboarding with some people just last night, and we were talking about how to get better at sideboarding, and I'm not that great at it, but one thing you should try to think about while you're sideboarding is if you should think about, rather than what you want to put in, what you want to take out. So I could have gone through my deck there and figured out all the stuff I wanted to take out and done that. Alright, let's see if we can flip here. Delver. Nope, don't want to reveal Delver. I will play it though. So I don't want to just burn their Delver yet because I don't know for sure. Well, do I want to trade? Yeah, I'm willing to trade. So I don't want to run into like a Hydroblast or a Dispel or something, and I'm sure they've got those in their deck at this point. Alright, they missed. Probably means they drew a creature, but you know. They've still got 5 cards, they've got a ton of stuff. I was willing to trade on the way there, and I'm willing to trade on the way back too, so here we are. I didn't really see like a mutagenic growth or anything last game, and it would have won them the game probably a couple times. That's pretty annoying. They're able to just run that out here right now. We do have a Scred to kill it in a couple turns from now, but we're a little ways away from that. Electrickery is a little annoying to reveal because I don't necessarily want them to know I have that card, but it is what it is. Let's ponder. We need one more land, and these cards are decent enough. Well, I really want this stuff. I don't know how bad I want Dispel. I've got kind of a lot of stuff for that. So I want the Evolving Wilds so I can get the Scred, but we're going to have to shuffle away the other stuff. I think I'm actually just going to shuffle this. I don't really want to... I don't know, I just don't want to just take a land. Well, this land is just pretty much strictly better, I guess, than the other one that we were going to take. Not going to attack. If our opponent plays a Ninja, I will Lightning Bolt it. Alright, they've got Delver. I imagine they're not gonna... Okay. So, we'll get an island here. And I'm just gonna Scred this right now so I can attack. This could go a little poorly for us. I should have possibly gotten another red source instead of this island. We got Counterspell. Yeah, because I mean now I can Pyroblast this, but if they have a Dispel or a Hydroblast, there's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, this is just a bad play by me. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not such a bad play. Or are they going to counter this one instead? Nope, nothing. Well, cool, that worked out well. Fortunately, I can't Electrickery this Delver at this point. But Electrickery's got plenty of targets. Let's see what they get here. They're gonna flip it. Nope, they missed again. Another land, it looks like. That's unfortunate for them. They don't have a ninja or anything. I think I have to grab an island. I believe there's only 2 mountains in this deck. Yep. Alright, let's cast a Preordain. That to the bottom. I guess I'll take a Brainstorm. Give me a couple more looks. These cards seem fine. We'll put those on top in that order. I'm not going to ninja this turn because I can't recast my Delver. And my Delver's beating him down, so let's keep doing that. Alright, I'm going to put a stop on my opponent's upkeep this time. They flip to Logic Knot. I'm going to bolt this thing. So they know Spellstutter is not really going to work. Unless they have another counterspell. If they have another Spellstutter, they could get me, I suppose. I am playing around days here by not overloading. Spell Pierce, holy smokes. That's annoying. Alright, well their only card is Logic Knot. I'm gonna have to run something into it basically no matter what I do. I guess it might as well be this Preordain. Actually might cast this Ninja. Okay. I get to put that Ash Barrens to the bottom that I put on top. Spellstutter pretty bad against Logic Knot. I guess they're gonna block their Insect. I guess I'm just not gonna attack. It's possible I should just cast my Ninja here, but I'm not going to. I do have to be a little worried about time since I lost some time earlier when I took a quick break. But I think we'll be fine in this game. Logic Knot's actually pretty annoying because it costs them the same amount as a counterspell, but I can't Spellstutter it. Alright, they're still not attacking. And I'm also still not attacking. So hopefully they draw something that costs 1. Yeah, this is perfect. I'm going to Spellstutter this. It's interesting that they didn't Logic Knot that. They didn't care about their Preordain enough, I guess. The only thing that would be bad for us is a Spire Golem. It'd be pretty annoying. Alright, I'm going to attack with my Insect this turn. One reason this isn't great is because I have burn spells and they don't. But I'm just going to toss out Spellstutter at the end of next turn. And so I can get in. If they want to Logic Knot a Spellstutter, that's fine with me. Let's see if they do. They probably should. I'm kind of telegraphing that I have ninjas in my hand. It's a little annoying if they have exactly another Spellstutter themselves. Okay, I can't pay for that. Gosh, huh? That's a nice one. We're drawing pretty well in this game, or in this match. Ooh, that's a great one. Let's play out that Stormbound Geist. See if they have another counterspell. Dang, they do. But they are out of cards. So if they don't draw something this turn to block my Fairy, they're going to be in big trouble, these ninjas. Alrighty, here we go. Ninja time. And we can drop the Delver after too. It's interesting that they didn't counter our Gush, since when we gushed we drew 2 spells. Alright, Delver, Fairy. So this game's pretty much over. Since we got this Scred, yeah, that's it for them. So we win the match. Time to update the record. Let's see if we can go and get that trophy this time. Last time we got 4-0 start and missed the final round. We just secured a treasure chest. Let's see if we can finish it off strong.